He's still dying. And we got him. What's up, my fellow Tarnished and Maidenless homies? I know a lot of you guys are struggling a lot with the first boss in Elden Ring, Margit. And given Margit is pretty tough and very difficult to beat, especially for people who are completely new to the Souls-like or Soulsborne games. But after spending hours and hours in the starter area, I found about 3 or 4 items that you can obtain that make fighting Margit so much easier, at least 10 times easier. For this playthrough, I'll be starting over as a confessor, but you could do this with any class, no matter what character you start as. The first thing you want to do when starting out, which doesn't matter too much, is choose the Crimson Amber Medallion as your keepsake. Now, this isn't super important. Choosing this medallion will give you just a little bit extra health, which makes fighting Margit just a tad easier. But this isn't one of the essential items you need to obtain. This is just kind of an extra little thing that might help a little bit. If you are a strength user, the first item you want to obtain is here at the Gatefront bonfire, so where you first meet Melina. Just go directly south from the fire and check in this carriage, right where there's usually a message left here by somebody. There should be a heavy type longsword, the Lordsworn's greatsword. If you use some type of greatsword against Margit, after doing a certain number of consecutive heavy attacks, it will stagger him and allow you to get in a critical attack for more damage. But the actual weapon I'll be using requires dexterity, and I recommend this one a little bit more than the greatsword. The next crucial item you'll need will be found here at the Church of Ele after you visit the Site of Grace at Gatefront. If you come back here, I don't know if it has to be nighttime. Maybe it needs to be nighttime, but this witch lady will appear, and if you talk to her, so Rena is her name, you talk to her, I'm kind of going through it really fast. She asks you about a spectral steed, you say yes. She gives you the spirit calling bell. You are going to use this in the fight with Margit, and I'll show you a little more about that later. She also gives you the lone wolf ashes. We're not going to use the wolves, we're actually going to use a different spirit to help us with the boss fight. The weapon I really recommend using for this boss fight can be found here in this river canyon. If you continue along this river canyon here going northward, it should trigger an automatic invasion dark spirit or red spirit event. It's not an actual player, it's just like a red spirit NPC, kind of like other Souls games. This one can be a little bit difficult. It's not actually that hard because you do receive help from another NPC after triggering it. You just have to survive long enough for that other NPC to arrive. I'll kind of show you guys what I mean here. I think the dark spirit should appear ahead of me. There he is. I'm not sure where the other NPC comes from. There he is. Alright, here he comes, here he comes. Dialogue on the bottom. Now just keep rolling. Look at the NPCs over there. Oh, don't die. Nope. I want the NPC to save me. Come on. Attack him. There he is. Now I'm going to heal. And then help him out. There we go. We got him. And then he should give you Bro Calling Finger Remedy and the Reduvia. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. This dagger is what we're going to be using for the boss fight. In order to use it, you do need 13 arcane and 13 dex. So I do need to level up just a tad, and I can farm some of the lower level creatures or NPCs out here just for that. So conveniently enough, the next item we need for fighting Margit is located in this cave right next to that PvP red spirit battle that we do. So after retrieving the dagger, you just want to head in here. I don't have a torch because I forgot to buy one, but it's fine. You can see well enough, I guess. Now, you might want to summon somebody to help you with this cave, so that's what I'm going to do. Just because I don't really have much else at the moment to help me, like any spells. So why not summon somebody to help out? I mean, I could do it solo, and you probably could too, but just so it's a little bit easier, we're going to summon somebody. All the bandits are going to come after us all at once if I go through here. I think I need to... Oh, nope, I hit the bell. Whoops. Oh, he's just taking them all out for me. Ouch. Okay. I don't think there's anything useful in here. I'm pretty sure it's just like mushrooms or something. But that's not what we need. Yeah, just mushrooms. Okay, what we really need to do is fight this boss. Spoiler alert, it's not really a boss, kind of. It's like half a boss. It's Patches. There he is. Once you get him to, I think it's a little bit below half health, then he begs for mercy, and if you accept, then he will sell you stuff. And one of the items he sells is really good and very useful for fighting Margit. Alright, we're done. Talk to him, go through his dialogue. Forgive and forget, yep. Okay, he'll be ready to wheel and deal next time, he says. What we need to do in order for him to sell us things is we need to go rest at a site of grace and then come back to him, which does mean you do have to fight the bandits again. It's kind of annoying, but it's not too bad. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to rest at this site of grace at the beginning of the cave. And run back in and talk to Patches. And he's gonna be like, sorry about those guys, you know, about the bandits, whatever. This is the item you want. It is called Margit's shackle. Now I almost have enough runes. Let's see if I have enough rooms for it. The bandits in this cave actually give pretty good runes, so I just grinded out a few runs of the cave and I had enough runes to buy Margit's shackle. So once again, you get it from Patches. It costs 5,000 runes, and it will shackle or hold Margit during the boss fight. And I'll show you exactly how that works once we actually get there. The final and very important item you want for the Margit boss fight is found at the Stormhill Shack, just northwest of the gatefront, on your way to the castle to fight Margit. If you talk to this lady in here and go through her whole dialogue, she should give you a special spirit summoning item. So I'm just gonna keep talking to her. Yep, blah blah blah. Can you take this along with you? Yes, spirit jellyfish ashes. That's what we're gonna be using in the boss fight. I believe it's actually easier to kill Margit if you don't summon a cooperator or someone else to come fight him with you. He does get more health when you fight him that way, but if you do it without a cooperator, he has less health, and I personally think it becomes a lot easier. Now that we have the items we need, let me show you guys just how easy it can be to fight Margit. Now, he is still an Elden Ring boss, so it's not like he's going to be super duper easy, but definitely about 10 times easier than he would be normally fighting him. I've messed up a couple times while trying to make this recording, so hopefully I can get it right this time. First thing you want to do, pull out the jellyfish, and then keep him distracted if you can. Thankfully, the dagger has very fast attacks, so you can get a few in to kind of pull his attention away. Alright, and then let's use Margit's shackle while he's distracted. Once again, keep him away from our jellyfish. We don't want it to die. And bleed him. Now, you can use this item about twice, I think, in the beginning of the fight before he kind of enters the second phase. There it is again. Put him in. Now, I didn't get him to bleed again. I think there's a little bit of a cooldown on that, so I'm gonna wait, start doing some ranged bleed attacks. And he's now poisoned. The jellyfish has poisoned him. This is the second phase right here, so we're not going to worry about using the Margit's shackle. Trying to talk while I do this. Ugh. Come on, keep him off the jelly, so the jellyfish can do damage. Now, the most damage that jellyfish is going to do, it's doing already. It's poisoning him, and watch how fast his health really drops. It's pretty dang fast. Let's see if that jellyfish will hit him one more time. Is it dead? I don't think it's dead. Maybe it is. Ooh. I'm a rookie. Woo. Now, the goal is to bleed him one more time. And then... Woo. Okay. We're gonna bleed him one more time and then let the poison take it the rest of the way. We can. Just trying to keep my distance here. Come on. Maybe like one or two more. Whoa! Oh no. We don't want that. He's gonna bleed soon. I feel it. Whoa! As you can see, I'm not the best. I probably already said this. I'm not the best Elden Ring player, but he's still dying. And we got him. And that is how you beat Margit. Bleed, poison, a distraction, slightly tanky distraction, and Margit's shackle, which allows you to apply that ton of bleed damage very quickly while he's down and not attacking you. You do still need to learn how to dodge and kind of learn his movements a little bit, so that's going to take a few tries and some practice, but using this method, I think anybody could solo this boss.